Good morning. My name is Siu Wenshi, matrix number 277215. Today I'm going to present about my persuasive speech outline, which is waste issue. So I'll take you to a glance to the statistic. According to statistics from World Bank, a person generates 0.97 kg of solid waste per person. With the rapid growth of the population, the waste generation is expected to grow exponentially. This contributes to the damage to our Earth, and the effect will be borne by us as well. About 75% of the waste we produce can be recycled. Effective waste management is expensive, often in comparison to 20% to 50% of the municipal budget. So that's why very seldom city can practice effective waste management. Malaysia produces roughly about 38,000 metric tons of trash every day with a population of about 32 million. Only 24% of the anonymous quantity of garbage gets separated and recycled, with the remaining of 76% ending up in the landfill. Recycle rate in Malaysia is 32%, is significantly lower than average, which compared to Singapore and Germany. Very few countries in the world have successfully implemented waste systems that are effective, sustainable, and efficient. A good planned waste management system needs the support by the citizen. They are environmental awareness. So next, organic waste make up the majority of Malaysia's solid waste, accounting for 45% of the total, followed by plastic, paper, metal, glass, and miscellaneous garbage. The accumulation of solid waste in the nation have negative impact on the resident health and the environment, causing air and soil pollution. One of the main concerns facing by the country today is the issue of improper waste management. In addition, the country also receives imported waste from developed countries such as United States, Germany, Britain, Belgium, and Canada. Malaysia Royal Customs Department in Penang uncovered 265 containers of plastic waste that were not claimed. Ministry of Energy, Science and Technology, Environment and Climate Change mentioned that other countries treating Malaysia as a dump ground for their waste. Waste generated inside the country also imported waste will pollute our environment. Hazardous substances will seep into the ground and hazardous gases are released to the air. So a policy gap research shows that the challenge of the policy implementation are due to several reasons. The first reason is lack of political will. Second, weak public acceptance. Third, policy impractical due to direct adoption from developed countries. So the problem, the country built out of solid waste is without tremendous land and air pollution for environment, health problems for community, and bottleneck to economic growth. Taken together, the problem of waste, poor waste management in Malaysia is one of the nation's biggest issues today. So next. So there are two main ways which I want to talk to is e-waste and fast fashion. According to statistics, 50% of Malaysians throw away clothes because they are tired of wearing them, and almost 3 in 10 throw away pieces of clothing after wearing it just once. And next is e-waste is estimated to increase from 706,000 tons in 2010 to around 1.2 million tons in 2020, which may have accompanying public health risks to society and Malaysia. The burning method to eliminate waste will also bring up the global temperature and climate change. Malaysia is one of the several nations throughout the world that acknowledge the reality and danger of climate change. Due to the rise in sea level and tidal flooding, as a peninsular nation, the effect of climate change may potentially pose a serious threat to individuals living in coastal towns. The incinerators that burn trash are responsible for generating sulfur oxide, acid chloride, nitrogen oxide, dioxide. The incineration of waste will produce ashes, thus it damages the health of the surrounding people. Products made of plastic cannot return to the soil. When they were burned, the acidic gases became a cause of serious air and water pollution. So as you can see, Malaysia National Strategy for Solid Waste Management in Malaysia was launched in 2006 with the objective of achieving 11% recycling rate in 2010. This can be done by deeply enrolled waste minimization behavior into government, private sector, and Malaysian. The master plan focused on 3R: reuse, reduce, recycle policy implementation. But there are some weaknesses in planning and implementation of the master plan. The first weakness is lack of facilities and infrastructure to enable 3R effective practice. For example, instead of providing one dustbin, now the premises need to provide 3 recycling dustbins. This will definitely increase the cost of operation. The second weakness will be lack of technical staff to provide technical knowledge to do waste sorting. Next is lack of financial incentive. Public need incentive to be motivated to participate in 3R campaign. Habit can be cultivated only after a certain period. The society in Malaysia still don't have high environmental awareness in daily life. The boost of zero waste awareness and 3R should be spread among the society. Waste management needs the public awareness. Public awareness can be raised through education institution, outreach activity to empower Malaysian society. Protection and conservation of the environment through workshop and collaboration and due to practical waste management experience. So the statistic can show that the increased trend of the solid waste generation from 2005 and 2020. So that is the solid waste composition. You can see majority consists of organic waste and plastic waste. So public awareness really needed to spread among Malaysians to make the world better for our future generation. So many NGOs in Malaysia also do their best in raising the public awareness about waste sorting in Malaysia. So apart from situation in Malaysia, so we would like to talk about how Japan implement their recycling policy. So there are 4 basic types of trash in Japan. The first one is composite trash, which include paper, diaper, plastic bag, rubber, such slipper, and other plastic, such as toothpaste, container. The second one is incombustible or as known as non-burnable trash, such as plastic coat, ropes, ceramic product, and glasses. The third one is oversized garbage, which include home furniture. The last one is bottle and can. So in Japan, they are scheduled for collecting specific type of trash. Combustible trash will be collected twice a week, while incombustible trash will be collected once a month. The bottle and can will be collected twice a month. In Malaysia, most of the trash end up in the landfill, while in Japan, everything is specifically sorted. Japan government enforce 3R in their citizen daily life. October have been specific as the 3R promotion month. With Japan high-tech incinerator facility, it can reduce emission of dioxide and acidic gas as well as enabling electricity generation. So, we need to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. Government should design an effective waste management policy for public implementation. Educating community about climate change and building action plan to reduce critical factors affecting the environment. This is done through cultivate sustainable lifestyle and enable public to adopt and maintain sustainable lifestyle. Hand-on practical activities that can empower public to take tangible action and create action plan to protect our Mother Earth. I would like to end my speech with one quote: "The more we recycle, the less waste will be burned." Thank you.